Hi guys, Pete here, N6QW, another boat anchor. This is the FT101EE, and there were a whole series of these, the FT101, a B, a C, D, E, EE, F, and they all had a little different features, but this was quite an offering from the ASU in the early 1970s. This is a hybrid rig. It's got all solid state in the lower level receive and lower level transmit, but the driver and the final are tubes. And I had once heard that they sold like 250,000 of these worldwide. It's all portable. You put a different power cord on it, and it operates off of DC. Put the other power cord in, operates off of AC. There was a little switching converter in the back, and this one happens to have that switching converter, so it will operate both upper and lower sideband. Had a whole array of things, including a processor, which was an accessory. They have a noise blanker. It does have an RF attenuator, which is stock, and then it has a marker in it. You had a separate control for the heater, so you could run this off a battery and save heater current if you just wanted to listen. Had a couple extra auxiliary crystal positions, and a lot of guys got these radios for 11 meter CV band because you get about 200 watts out of these. Has some nice functionality. Matter of fact, what preceded this was called the FTDX 100. Not the 101 as you have today, but the 100, which was a rig very like this. And on my JESsystems.com website, you'll see FTDX 100 that I refurbished. And unfortunately, when I had to move back to California here, I just couldn't take a whole bunch of gear with me, and I made a decision not to take that. But it was not a bad. Looks very similar to this. The way I got it was a real basket case. This one had some problems too, and still does, as a matter of fact. If you let it set a while, you can't get all the upper sideband switch contacts kind of get corroded or something, and won't just oscillate on upper sideband. So occasionally you got to go in there with a little deoxit, and it'll do that. But AGC is pretty good.
Just pull that up here on the computer.
Let it warm up a while, and it's okay. Had 1 kilohertz readout, which was kind of neat. I enjoyed that. And you have some options here. You can use fixed channel, external VFO on transmit, internal VFO on receive, external VFO receive, internal transmit. So lots of options there. We need power out, VDALC. It's pretty nice. It weighs a ton. This thing probably weighs 30 pounds, something like that, and a lot of iron in there. That's the swap net on 240, 7240. The thing that's interesting is they cracked the nut that unfortunately people like Helicrafters and National didn't. It's a linear VFO. It'll read 1 kilohertz all across 500 kilohertz. Big, nice gear-driven VFO in there. Pete here, N6QW, dragging out my boat anchors. Yaesu built a ton of these. Like I said, I think maybe a quarter of a million. And a very nice piece of engineering. Nice, compact, small. You could take this mobile. You could run this portable. You run this off of house mains, and you got yourself a really nice station. I had one previous to this one. Back in the 80s, Early 80s, I was up in Northern California and used that, and it was that was the main station, and boy, with the vertical antenna at that time, just worked the world. It was in an exciting location, worked a ton of DX, barefoot, with a high gain 12 AVQ, 10, 15, and 20. So anyway, this is the FT101EE. Some kind of RTTY contest on today. I gotta lubricate that switch and see if I can get upper sideband to work. This thing has been setting for almost a year now. And 6QW here, Pete, and we'll say 7 3s.